Hello everyone, welcome to another video for unboxing and review for good smart company Nendoroid. This time I'm going to review Iron Man Mark 45 Hero Edition. This one should be 545 Nendoroid. And then let's talk about the box design. Basically the box design is a bit different than others. So you can see there's no front display because it's covered with concept art behind. So let's take a look about the box design first. Okay, here's the front, and then here's the side of it. Okay, there's the power pose here if you want to try to pose the character, and then here's a small pose for you, and then there's a stand to match with the Captain America if you try to board a Captain America figure. And here you go. Here's the behind part of it, and then here's the top part. You can do some posing for this also. Okay, before I open up from the cover here, just be aware that the box might be damaged because the opening part is quite tight. So if you want to, as you can see, I already tried to open up to inspect the figure, but it start to tear off a bit. Okay, so to avoid that, I got a technique like how to open the box to avoid the damage. So all you gotta do is let's open up the figure first from the top. Okay, let's take out the figure first. There should be a menu inside, which is, let's pull it aside first. Okay, there should be a background display. All you gotta do is take out the background display. And then let's talk about the background display before we proceed to the box. So the background display, as you can see, there's a power things background with the Iron Man suit, which is you can do some photo shooting if you want to try to make use of the background design. And then let's talk about the box. Okay, if you want to open to avoid the box damage, all you got to do is basically inside, once you take out the background design, you can see there's a button to push the box. So all you got to do is just push it from here so that you won't damage the box. Ta-da! As you can see, I will try to push it from here because they don't really design quite good, and it's just nice to fit in when you try to put inside. But if you want to take it out, it might cause the box damage, the cardboard damage. So try to avoid that if you want to, because as a collector, we try not to damage the box. So once we are open, as you can see, there's a background design. So yeah, and then here you go, you can see the display. So it's covered up with here. So overall the box actually is quite alright, but I prefer not to have this kind of like cardboard display because it causing a lot of problem also. And then maybe unless they improve the opening here, and then it's easier to take out. And then yeah, overall I feel that it's quite okay lah. So yeah, let's put it aside for now for the box. And then here you go. Let's talk about the menu first. Okay, basically the menu is quite long this time. So here, this is the menu of the English version, and then basically it will tell you how many parts are there, how to take out the head, and then how to attach all the parts, and then so on. Let's turn the other side. So basically the other side is the Japanese menu, and then yeah, that's about it for the menu. I already inspect the figure, so I just going to talk about all the main points for the figure. So let's talk about the stand first. So basically the stand is quite standard. So there's a hook here, the longer hook and the shorter hook, depends on what kind of pose you want, and then it's a transparent one, so it's basically quite common and normal. So yep, this is done, and then there's a different stand. As we know, the stand comes with this, and if you already bought the Captain America Nendoroid, you can attach the other stand on it so that to fit the concept of the figure. So this is the half of the stand, the background stand. So the Marvel did a great job so that it forces you to buy the other figure if you want to make sure that to complete the set for the Iron Man and the Captain America side. So it depends on you want to buy or not for the Captain America. And then let's put this aside for now. The stand, basically the detail is quite there and quite basic for the cube version. And then there's some crack around here and there, and then yep, I think that's about it for now. I think this is a stand where the last scene where they fight the Ultron. So yeah. Okay, let's talk about the figure first. Okay, as you can see, let's talk about the Iron Man parts and the head first. Let's talk about the head first. Basically, the head is basically quite neat, and then there's some a bit reflection on the back. As you can see, there's a light reflection on it, and then yeah, as a face, but it's not quite reflection, so but I still consider it's quite a good figure. There's quite a lot of line details on it, and then let's take a look around of the head first. Ta-da! Alright, let's talk about the body. Okay, as the body design, well, the detail of the line is there, and then yeah, basically all the details is quite there. It's just that yeah, I mean there's still quite a room to improve it. And then let's turn around for it for the figure. As you can see, the detail of the line of it is there, and actually the back part is more details on it. Yeah, so it will be good that even though that you do some photo shoot at the back, it will be quite nice also for the back. Ta-da! Okay, let's talk about the articulation part of the hand. There are some of the issues that you need to be aware of. So let's talk about the body first. As the body, as you can see, I already inspected like how the figure really is. So basically the body, in the middle part, you can twist forward and backward about 10 degrees. So as you can see, there's a bit of tweaking forward and backward about 10 degrees only. So that's how the figure is really working for now. And then the rotation part for left and right, basically you can rotate 180 degree if you want to. So it depends on how you want to pose, and yeah, how you want to play with the figure. So yeah, basically yeah, that's how it works. And then as for the body, as for the arms, so basically the upper shoulder, you can rotate the upper shoulder of it. And then as a bicep, please take note that the bicep you can't rotate. Okay, there might be the line of the bicep, it makes sense that you can rotate, but I tried it before that it is quite tight, so try not to force it to turn, it might spoil the figure. So just be aware that the bicep is cannot turn one. So the only rotation part is the upper shoulder, and then the twist of arm 45 degree, and then the wrist of the hand, which is you can rotate, and you can take out to exchange those hands around here. So yeah, that's about it for the arms. So just be aware of the bicep cannot turn. So as for the leg, you can rotate the leg, and then you can bend the leg as usual 45 degree, and then you can twist a bit of the bottom of the boots like 10 to 20 degree, and then that's about it for the figure. As for the figure details, right, the painting part, I mean there's a lot of room to improve, like basically I can still feel that, how to say, it's still very plastic. It doesn't feel that this Iron Man suit is metallic. So I prefer that they add more reflection part of it, so that you feel that this Iron Man is more metallic. There's a metal on it, instead of like when I touch it, it still feel, when I touch it or I see in the close up, I can feel that it is still a plastic figure, instead of like I don't feel any sense of the metal part on it. So yeah, basically overall the figure is not bad. I mean, this is the fourth Nendoroid Iron Man they released, so this is one of the best of it. So alright, let's talk about the other head design. First, let's put this aside. Okay, basically the Tony Stark head is quite neat and straightforward. It's basically around the same design with the previous three version of the face sculpt. So we got the beard, the eyes detail is nice, and then the hairline, the flow is quite alright. I mean, basically that's how Tony Stark really looks like. So let's take a look around of it. And then ta-da, there you go. So the figure is quite detailed. Right now I'm gonna do is, before I attach the face to the inside, I gotta like talk about like making use of, like, if you want to display more than two figure, because basically is that you can try to buy Fandushi, which is the body part of it, and then all you gotta do is that you can get a stand and then a standard statue figure, and then all you gotta do is just take out the head, and then you can display two figure instead of one. Try to make use all the parts. If you only display the full body of the Iron Man, and then the Tony Stark face is a waste, all you can do is just buy a body and then attach it, and then you can display two instead of one. Try to make use all the parts, because Nendoroid is quite expensive also, so try to make use of everything if you want to. So yeah, my suggestion is that you try to buy this, which is at a retail shop it should be cost about 500 to 700 yen. It depends on your regular shop how much is it. So yeah, you can consider that getting this if you want to display more. So yeah, that's a good choice about it. So alright, let's not talk about display so many things. So let's look out for this for now, and then next we're going to try to open up and then attach it to the face. As we know that the face you can display inside of it. So the first of all is you need to take out the head, take out the hair first, and then you should be able to take out the face part. Okay, next, to avoid damage, so first of all you just take out the head first, and then you take out the face. Basically they are quite thin, so be aware, don't use a lot of force to take out. So just take your time slowly and pluck out. And then there's a line of it, so all you gotta do is just simply just take out. They are quite thin. If you add a bit of more pressure, it might break the part, so just be aware of it. Okay, as for it, let's attach the face. Okay, you can't attach the face like that because there is a part that is blocking you. So all you gotta do is just to take out the side of the part of it. Let me take out. Okay, it was quite tight also, so just be aware of it. Once you take out, you can attach it to the face, and then let's attach it back for now at the side of it, so that to cover the ear. And then once you're done, you can put it back for the face part before I attach. As you can see, if you want to display half, you can see there's a square inside, right? That's the metal part. So all you got to do is just to attach the metal on top. and then somehow you can, yep, that's about it. You can open halfway to see the Tony Stark face. So ta-da, here you go, that's how it works. So the face, it should be quite standard. You can't pull any higher and any lower because the metal part is just so small. And then if I take out, this should be the metal part, and then the metal part of it, you couldn't move much higher or lower. Maybe the most is about 5 to 10 degree you can pull. So that's about it for the head part lah. If you want to try to like display the head higher a bit, so that to do some photo shoot, and then attach it back. Okay, let's cover out the face first for now and attach it back. Oh, okay, the ball joint is off, so just be aware of it. Alright, let's talk about the extra parts. Let's open up for it first. Basically, this is the open hand, like trying to shoot the laser before it. So we got an open hand without the blast laser. So as for the blast laser, as you can see, it's already attached it on the hands. So right now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach one of it, which is I'm going to attach it on the right hand, and then I'm gonna attach this, I guess, on this hand. So we got a blast on it on the hand. You can post this action, depends on you. And then there's another version of the hand blasting, shooting the laser. I don't know what's the terms called. So yeah, basically let's take a look at the detail on it first. They are quite the same, it's just that the hand is wide open and the other hand is a bit close up with the blasting. So depends on your photo shoot or what kind of pose you want to be. So basically it's up to you. The details of the shooting is quite detailed and quite nice. And then that's about it for the hands part. Alright, that's about it for now. And as for the small hand, basically yeah, that's the detail on it. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna change one of it, so that to show you how is it going to work. So all you gotta do is just take out the hands and then just attach it, and then here you go. You can have one hand shooting, on the other hand will be on standby, and then that's about it. Alright, next we're gonna proceed to the leg. As for the leg, okay, there's the thing you can attach. Okay, first of all, if you want to attach the flame, you can attach it. Okay, there's a joint part which doesn't look round, it's some kind of like a L shape. All you gotta do is just attach the L shape on it, and then here you go. The Iron Man is flying. The other leg, I'm gonna do is just take out the leg and then display the another parts of it, which is the band part. So we gotta do is just to make sure that you find the right joint. It's quite hard, so just make sure that you take your time not to spoil the figure. And then here you go. Yeah, it's pretty weird pose, but I believe this should be the pose that we all needed. So it's more on the high kneeling pose. So just need to apply some pressure so that it might attach it well enough. So all you gotta do is just to make sure that they are attached it right correctly. It's a pretty weird pose, but it should be the pose where it's on the kneeling part. So yeah, there's a kneeling part of the hand so that you can use the hand and face on the ground. So I believe this is the leg to for the kneeling part. And then if you want to do some like flying pose, you can add this on it. And then here you go. Yeah, it's pretty weird pose, I guess. But I mean, depends on your photo shoot and what kind of posing you want. I'm just trying to like display how the parts are going to work. And then that's about it for the figure, I guess. Yeah. Okay. As overall, the figure, I could at least give about 6 out of 7. 6 point or 7 point out of 10, because there's still a lot of rooms to improve, as the leg, the body, the suit. I mean, it can be improved, like more shiny, more details, and then more yellow parts on it instead of so many red. And then yeah, as for the face, yeah, I mean, I'm alright with the face. Overall, I mean, the figure is not bad. I mean, if you are a Marvel fans, and then especially you are the Marvel fans for Iron Man and Captain America, you can try to buy this figure if you want to, because the base stand, they are actually connected. So you can consider about this figure. And then it's the Nendoroid postable, depends on what kind of pose you really like. And then that's about it for the video for now. Okay, I hope to see you all in the future. And then if you want to support my video, all you gotta do is just to subscribe at the left side of your screen to subscribe my channel, and then just like the video on the right. And then that's helped me to like motivate me to improve and then to upload the new upcoming Nendoroid. And then yeah, and I hope to see you all in the future. And then yeah, I hope to review the Captain America side if I get a figure on it. And then that's about it for now. I hope to see you guys soon. And then this is goodbye for now. Bye bye.